You know, I think I was always going to be a lawyer. I somehow, back in high school, they give you these aptitude tests, and the test showed, I could do a lot of things. I might be able to do this, might be able to do that, but it was off the graph for being a lawyer. And the high school that I went to, this is going to sound kind of corny, but the high school that I went to, it was like the United Nations. It was everybody in the world was there. It was literally a symphony of humanity is what it was in there. And I noticed even then that some people got treated differently than I got treated. And a lot of it had to do with ethnicity, a lot of it had to do with income. And I thought to myself, if I ever get a shot at this, if I ever get a chance to do anything about this, I'm going to do it. And as time passed and I finished undergraduate school and started teaching high school at Scott's, teaching English, loved every minute of it. I also realized that I couldn't make it on $5,500 a year. I was glad to graduate from law school. I was glad to get to work. I was glad to get into the courts. I'm home there. I'm literally at home there. But I hated to leave teaching. It was that good. Here's the thing about pro bono work. I've always thought what's mine to sell is mine to give to who I want to give it to. So I charge some clients and other clients. Now you have a single mom with 3 kids who comes in and made some sort of a mistake, did something to break the law. Where in her budget are there legal fees? Some guy's holding down 2 jobs trying to keep food on the table for his kids. Where are the legal fees in that budget? There are many, many times where you say, look, I got this. You don't have to worry about this. I'm going to get you through this. One of the things that occurs to me is sometimes this goes on fairly often. I'll be at Kroger's or something, and some guy will walk up to me and say, you probably don't remember me, but you got me out of trouble a long time ago. And I got a wife and 3 kids, and I'm doing great. Well, you can't buy that with money. You should, toward the end of your life, you should be able to look back and say, I had the love of my family, the warmth of my friends, and the respect of my peers. And this award, this is my peers saying, good job.